Okay. Sip Bliss, Sip Rajendra, Sip Ship. Who's the ship? I don't know. Sip Girish, Sip Bliko, Sip Raji. Can you hear me, Raji? Sip Chidanand, Sip Chotwani, Sip Ace, Sip Ranjana, Sip Hitkariji, Sip Tina, Sip Pankaj, Sip Sagai, Sip Shah Air, Sip Sudeep, Sip Eru, Sip Raju, Sip Komal, Sip Vanita, uh, and the rest of you are joining. I I came to the hotel and they told me, sorry, your room is not ready. You cannot start your work. You cannot check in. So then I struggled and with great difficulty, I came into the room and I am on the call. And then I realized that this is the drama and we experience trauma because we don't understand everything is unfolding as per karma. And so the game goes on. And as we start today, our subject is who am I and why am I here? Who am I and why am I here? And some people they ask, what a silly question. What a silly question, huh? Who am I and why am I here? Why are you asking such a silly question? Some people ask. But unfortunately, most people in this world don't know the answer. People say, I know who am I. I know why I'm here. I have to make the best of my life. I have to be successful. I have to be happy. Right? Right? Wrong. Wrong. 99% of the people in this world don't know who am I, why I'm here. 99% of the people get up out of bed every morning and they are as good as dead. I woke up this morning and I asked myself the question, today morning, I asked myself the question, what is the purpose of our morning? Every day, when we get out of bed, I realized, just like, you know, how this world is, how the sun rises and gives us a new light and makes our life bright. We have to wake up every morning and try to realize, what is the purpose of my life? Who am I? Why am I here? I love the story of a king who's known as Raja Janak. Have you heard of Raja Janak? He was the father of Sita, the famous wife of Lord Rama. And Janak woke up from one morning and he woke up and he from the sleep and he said, save me, bachao, 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 save me. And the queen came and asked, Raja, oh my lord, you know, the ladies used to call their husband in those days, oh my lord, not like in today's zamana. Today's zamana, come on, man, give me coffee. Make me coffee. Huh? No, today's in that zamana, the lady used to say, my lord, how are you feeling, my lord? He said, I just feel I'm a beggar. People were beating me. I was dying of hunger and thirst. And she told him, oh, my lord, you are having a dream. He said, no, I was a beggar. I was standing in the queue and there was no food. And the last food which they gave to me, I was holding the plate in the begging bowl. I was holding the begging bowl. And when I took the food, a bird came and the bird hit my plate and fell down. And the water and the food fell down. And I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. Save me, save me. The queen made him understand. That was a dream. You are a beggar. Raja Janak was a highly evolved person. He said, ye sach ya wo sach. Am I a king having a dream of a beggar? Or am I the beggar having the dream I am a king? How do I know what is the reality? My dear friends, the kingdom was captured by its enemy. He was hungry, he was thirsty. He thought he's a beggar. So Raja Janak, they say, he went into a trance. He stopped all work. Anybody came and asked him, Raja, we want to do this administrative response. He would ask, first tell me this is real or that is real. What this or that. Am I king who had a dream I was a beggar? Or am I beggar having dream I am a king? No, no, you are the king. You are the king. How do you know I am the king? Maybe I am a beggar. I'm dreaming I am the king. Maybe I'm not the king. Everybody, people went crazy. What to tell the king? The king, anybody going to the king is asking, ye such, wo such, ye such, wo such. Then Ashtavakra came. Ashtavakra. And the king, Raja Janak, asked Ashtavakra, ye such, ya wo such. This is real or that is real? And Ashtavakra told him, na ye such, na wo such. This is not real, that is not real. You are not a king having dream of beggar. You are not a beggar having the dream of king. You are consciousness. You are consciousness. You are divine consciousness. My dear friends, to get a saint like this, it takes thousands of years. To get an enlightened master takes hundreds of years. It takes centuries to find one enlightened master. And therefore, it is very important for us to find out, who am I? Why am I here? You know, a lot of Americans, they come to India. You've seen a lot of Americans, they come to India. Why are you going to India? I'm going Haridwar. I'm going Haridwar. I'm going Rishikesh. I am going Dharmasthala. I am going, what's the place Dalai Lama stays? North India. Okay. Huh? What's the place in North India? Not Dharmasthala. Okay.
Tibet?
Huh?
Tibet?
No, in India. It's called the Dharma place where the Dalai Lama lives. Okay, doesn't matter. You all know the name. So the point is, so Dharmashala, he said, Dharamshala. So the name of the Dalai Lama's place in India is called Dharamshala. So a lot of Americans, they come to Dharmasthala in South India. Dharmasthala is Virendra Hegde, and Dharmshala is Dalai Lama. And Tiruvannamalai, Arunachala, Ramana Maharishi, and Belur Mutt, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Vivekananda, West Bengal. People come to all these places, my dear friends. Then one American came to a guru in India, searching like this. Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji said, what? I came for enlightenment, Swamiji. I came for enlightenment. Swamiji asked, who are you? Who are you? Swamiji, I'm Robert. Hey, shut up, man. What, Robert? I didn't ask your name. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Swamiji, I'm American. Hey, shoo! I didn't ask your nationality. What American? Who are you? Swamiji, I am a lawyer. Hey, shoo! I didn't ask you your profession. Why are you telling me I am Robert? I'm American. I am lawyer. Why are you telling me? Who are you? Oh, now I understand, Swamiji. I am the son of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I am the father of Mary and Tom. Hey, nonsense fellow. Who asked about your relationships? Who asked you about all this nonsense? Who are you? The American told Swamiji, I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. My dear friends, who are we in reality? We identify ourselves as the name, the body, the relationship, the wealth, the profession, the nationality, the religion, the culture. This is not who we are. Who are we in reality? This is the most important truth of life. And we have to get back, we have to get to that truth. Who are we in reality? And when we don't know this, then we just live and we die. Are we the body, my dear friends? Are we the body that will die? No. Are we the ego that says I? That's a lie. Are we the mind? Where is the mind? You cannot find. So the question is, we have to analyze. Some people think, you know, what Shair told that day in the AiR, what he told, जब मैं आईने के सामने आया तो आईने ने पूछा तुम कौन हो? मैं यूं ही मुस्कुरा के चला गया. So when the mirror says, hello, who do you see? When the mirror tells you, who do you see? You say, I am not this body. I am not the mind and ego, me. I am divine energy. We were born 9 months before, my dear friends. We were conceived with the zygote. The first cell came alive. When are we going to realize this truth? Who are we? One day this body will die. People will say we passed away. Our own loved ones are so sure. They burn the body. They bury the body. They say we passed away. Who passed away? That one who was alive. They passed away. Where did they go? Nobody knows. Where do we go? Nobody will know. But the fact is, we are not this body. The body came later. The body will disappear. We are not the mind. Where is the mind? You cannot find. The mind says, I am mind and ego, me. No, the me we can never be because there is no mind, there is no ego. My dear friends, if we are not this body, we are not the mind, we are not the ego, who are we in reality? See, sometimes I tell you this 100 times, 1,000 times. Do you realize? Still you don't realize. Still you say, so many people, today somebody told me, I am so irritated. Somebody told me today, I am so irritated. Who is irritated? Who? Can the soul be irritated? Can the ruh be irritated? If you are the ruh, the atma, no, you become the mind and misery you find. Instead of responding, you react, RDX. I'll kill you, man. I'll kill you. One girl today, they told me she was crying and crying and crying and crying and crying, going on crying. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? We are crying because of trauma. Trauma because we don't realize life is a drama and everything is karma. It's so easy. My dear friends, stop everything else. Realize this truth. Who am I? Why am I here? Of course, we have a body. Of course, we have a body. Like Girish is wearing green t-shirt. And nobody can say Girish is not wearing t-shirt. No, Girish is wearing green shirt or t-shirt. But Girish is not green color. Girish is not a cabbage. Girish is not edamame, green color. No, broccoli. Girish is not green. The shirt is green. The body is a vehicle used by the mind and ego to be free from karma and to achieve the ultimate goal. Unfortunately, we don't know. When I come to Iceland, you know what's the first thing I do in Iceland? You know, I come to Iceland, no? I land in Iceland. What's the first thing I do, you know? I hire a car. I rent a car. So I go to the Avis counter, Avis, and say, hello, where is my car? Then what they do? I don't drive in India. In India, I don't drive car. Then they give the car keys like this. They say, yes, this is your car keys. I say, okay, thank you. This is my car keys. Then do I take this car and bring back to India? Do I bring back the car to India? Why? They gave me the car. I should take the car and bring back to India. No, this is rented car. Rented. After driving in Iceland last day, I go and give back to the Avis company. I say, please take your car. You charge me the money. How many euros for driving the car? And then I come back to India. Just like we return the car, we have to return the body. We have to return the body. The body is not ours permanently. The body is given to us on lease, on rent. And because we don't realize this, we think I am this body. I am not this body, my dear friends. Therefore, how do we realize this? We have to go on a quest. We have to go on a quest to be enlightened with the truth. We need what is called spiritual awakening. Not knowledge you can get in a college, not books which will catch a book which will catch us by the hook. You know, sometimes a book, it will catch you by the hook. You become a slave till you reach your grave. You need Atma Gyan, Brahma Gyan. What I call this Atma Gyan, Brahma Gyan, I told you last time, it is called Antar Gyan. Antargyan means self-realization. In one song I write, दर्पण में जो है दिखता क्या वो शख्स हूं मैं या जो ये है चेहरा क्या सच में ये हूं मैं अनुभूति जब हो जाती एहसास हो जाता है ये नहीं मैं सच में तो हूं वही मैं अनुभूति ये होनी है अपरोक्ष अनुभूति ये है अंतर्ज्ञान जब हो जाता है अनुभूति होती है अपरोक्ष अनुभूति ये है यू नीड अपरोक्ष अनुभूति अपरोक्ष अनुभूति Adi Shankara wrote a book अपरोक्ष अनुभूति 1200 years ago Adi Shankara told 1200 years ago, Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Neti Neti Tattvamasi. How many people understand? Nobody understands. After my guru told me 25 years ago, Neti Neti Tattvamasi. I said, what is Tattvamasi? Tattvamasi. I read in my guru wrote in the board 25 years back. Huh? Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi. ये क्या Tattvamasi? Tattvamasi क्या है? After 25 years, I am explaining to people, Tat Tvam Asi, that thou art. When are we going to realize this, my dear friends? When are we going to get to the bottom of the root? When are we going to realize the divine truth? This is the challenge of our life. Huh? We don't, unfortunately, we don't realize. That's why I write what's called Jivan Sangeet. In that one of those Jivan Sangeet I write, Atma aati hai, Atma aati hai, Shakti laati hai, Atma aati hai, Shakti laati hai, जानो इस शक्ति से युगमंच की शुरुआत है होती उसके बाद ये तन 9 महीनों बाद आता है फिर धरती पे जन्म लेता है इंसान बूढ़ा होता है एक दिन वो मर जाता है पर आत्मा की शक्ति मौत पे वो निकल जाती है शक्ति ना मरती है शक्ति निकल जाती है जिंदगी के सफर में दुनिया में जो भी है आता उसको तो जाना है सबको मरना है जिसको एहसास होता है व्यक्ति ना वो है वो आत्मा वो ना मरता है मुक्त हो जाता है You ask somebody, whenever I meet somebody in the plane, I tease them, will you die? I ask, will you die? Yeah, I will die. Yeah. I say, no, you will not die. Huh? What? I say, you will not die. Your body will die. People will say, you passed away. Oh, yeah, right. You are right. Then I ask people, what's the birth date on your certificate? They say 7th December 1984. 7th. Fake. Your birthday is fake. Why birthday fake? No, you were alive 6th December. You were kicking your mother in the womb. I tease people, but I want to tease them to make them realize we are the soul. We are the spark of unique life. We don't realize this. We all think, there's a famous story, no? Who's Hanuman? Hanuman is Lord Rama's servant. Hanuman, Lord Rama's servant. One day Lord Rama asked Hanuman, hey Hanuman, what is your relationship with me? Hanuman said, oh Lord, as long as I identify myself as this body, I am Hanuman, servant of Lord Rama. When I identify myself to be the soul, when I realize I am the soul, I am a soul, you are soul. We both are same. You all know the song? Girish, you know the song? You must know by heart. the song. You can sing, you can sing. एक दिन हनुमान से पूछा श्री राम ने, तुम्हारा मुझसे क्या है नाता। एक दिन हनुमान से पूछा श्री राम ने, तुम्हारा मुझसे क्या है नाता। हनुमान ने कहा, प्रभु दास हूँ आपका। हनुमान ने कहा, प्रभु दास हूँ आपका, पर जब ज्ञान हो गया मैं हूँ आत्मा। जब ज्ञान हो गया मैं हूँ आत्मा। मैं भी एक आत्मा, आप भी तो एक आत्मा है। मैं भी एक आत्मा, आप भी तो एक आत्मा है। फर्क कोई ना हमारा। राम फिर प्रसन्न हुए हनुमान के एहसास से। ये सच है दोनों परमात्मा परमात्मा। This is the ultimate truth, my dear friends. So many people who believe in duality. I was studying the Bhagavad Gita. Many of you are fans of Bhagavad Gita. You know what I learned from Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita as a text. Many people use Bhagavad Gita for management. Have you seen the book? Bhagavad Gita for management. Bhagavad Gita is not supposed to be for management. Then Bhagavad Gita for bhakti, bhakti yoga. But many people use Bhagavad Gita as a text for Advaita, for non-dual enlightenment. So it is up to us how we interpret. How we interpret. Who are we in reality? Truth is the truth. We are not the body. We are not the mind. We are not the ego. We are the divine soul, spark of unique life. We are spark of SIP, supreme energy. When are we going to realize that? I wrote a new song. Internet has a very beautiful tune, but the tune of that song is very beautiful, but the words are not clear. So I changed the words. Same song, Advaita song. I changed it to make it clear. What is the song? ना तन हूं ना मन हूं ना मैं अहंकार, पैदा ना हुआ मैं कभी ना मरता। न तन हूं ना मन हूं ना मैं अहंकार, पैदा ना हुआ मैं कभी ना मरता। मैं क्या हूं? आत्मा हूं, अमर आत्मा। मैं तन मन अहंकार नहीं हूं, मैं आत्मा। आत्मा तो अनंत है, अनादि परमात्मा। This song is a very powerful song, very beautiful song. And we will also, but the words people don't understand. The words of Advaita is not an easy subject, my dear friends. Advaita needs a proper master to teach. If we don't get a proper master to teach Advaita, gone. Gone. We cannot understand. How can I be? Somebody will say, how can you be God, man? Hey, you come, I'll give you one slap, I'll give you God. Patak, give one slap, you're God. Give you one slap, you're God. So you don't say that. You say, I am nothing. You say, I am nothing. You become everything. So we have to realize, who am I? I am nothing. Then you realize I'm not the body, not the mind, not the ego. You become the Atma. You become the Ruh. You become the spirit, the soul. The purpose on earth is to realize why we took this human birth. Two questions we have to answer. Question number one, who am I? Am I body? Am I mind? Am I ego? No, but I am. Who? I am soul. What is my purpose? My purpose of human birth is to realize the purpose of coming to earth. The purpose is to overcome ignorance and to realize the truth, to be liberated from this world and united, to be free from karma. The purpose of our life is to become free from karma. How are we going to become free from karma? Because as long as there is karma, we will come back to this drama. We will experience trauma. We will live, we will cry, we will die, and we will be reborn, and this will go on and on and on. Our purpose on earth is to escape rebirth. Before our death, before we lose our breath, we have to be liberated and united. This is our purpose. My dear friends, everybody who is born on this planet suffers the triple suffering: pain of the body, misery of the mind, agony of the ego. Our purpose is to be free from body, mind, and ego, me. Our purpose is to be free from all suffering. This is our purpose. And when there is a divine awakening, a spiritual awakening, then there is no suffering. As long as the mind is king, there will be suffering. We have to be free from the mind. Our goal, our purpose is nirvana, moksha, salvation. Realize we are the soul. This is the goal. How are we going to realize this? We have to realize, we have to open our real eyes. जब से एहसास हुआ के ये तन तो नहीं हूं मैं, मन भी नहीं, मैं हूं आत्मा, तब से संसार के दुखों से मुक्त हुआ मैं, मुझको मिल गया निर्वाणा, निर्वाणा। जो भी जीता है दुखी तो होता है, पर दुखी क्यों वो होता है? बदन को दर्द होता, ये मन तो है रोता, बदन को दर्द होता, ये मन तो है रोता, अहंकार दुखी क्यों होता है? अहंकार ये दुखी क्यों होता है? पर जिसको एहसास होता है कि वो तन नहीं, वो मन नहीं, वो आत्मा, तीनों पीड़ाओं से वो मुक्त होता है, पाता है वो सच्चिदानंदा, आनंदा। How do you reach that state of Sat Chit Ananda? That state of eternal bliss that comes from truth consciousness, realization. We don't control our birth. Did you control your birth? Did you control how you came to earth? We don't control our death. We don't know when we will lose our breath. But we control our actions. We control our actions, our karma. We can just live and we can die. Or we can go on a quest and find out who am I. It is a choice. If we don't realize we are the soul, then the whole journey repeats. Ta-dang, ta-dang, da-dang, 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 da-dang. Then after that, da-dang, 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 da-dang. You know the meaning of that? You know the meaning. Liz, you know the meaning in English. You know. Girish, you know the meaning. What, man? You don't know meaning. This means, it means dead ant, 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 dead ant. You'll become like a dead ant. Dead ant, 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 dead ant. Then you come back again, dead ant, dead ant. You may be dead man, dead woman, dead rat, dead dog, dead cat, dead rat, dead fish, dead ant, dead ant. But you will come back and come back and come back and come back. My dear friends, we have to be free from this dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. The purpose is not dead end. The purpose is to become one with the divine, 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 divine. You have to become sip. Keep sip on your lip. Don't slip. Catch hold of sip. Get that grip. Start your trip. Get on to the ship of sip. Don't slip. Huh? Don't put lipstick on your lip. Don't put lipstick on your lip and say, how I look. That's not you. Huh? My dear friends, focus on the ultimate truth. Less than 1% of this world go on a quest. You are that 1%. Less than 1% of this world, they go on a quest. Of the 1%, only of the 1%, 1% realizes the truth. Of that 1%, 1% will get liberated and enlightened. That means in this whole world, 800 crore people, 8 billion people, 800 crores. Not even 80 people will be liberated. Not even 80 people. Maybe you are one of those. It's up to you. Some people say 800 people. 800 people, can they be? Find 800 people and show me. There are 800 people in this world who are enlightened. Very difficult to find an enlightened person, my dear friends. Today you make a choice. You want to live and die? No problem. When something goes wrong, look at the sky, cry, ask why. Or go on a quest and find out who am I before you die. You are the immortal soul. You will never die. You are SIP. Develop the deep love and longing for SIP. Very often I tell you all one of my favorite songs. I tell you, प्रभु पाना यही मकसद है, मरने से पहले प्रभु को पाना है, सब कुछ मिला अगर प्रभु ना मिला तो संसार मिला फिर भी कुछ ना हम पाते, प्रभु पर कहाँ है वो शक्ति, सर्वशक्ति वो है परमनंत नादी. Never forget this. प्रभु पाना यही मकसद है, मरने से पहले प्रभु को पाना. If you die and you don't find out who am I, and you don't become one with the power in the sky, then why just live and die? You will return and you will cry. I tell people, don't just learn and earn and burn and return. Only to learn and earn and burn and return. Our job is not to learn and earn and burn and return. Our job is to be liberated and united. Our job is to get mukti. Mukti comes when you get anubhuti. You have to reach that state of tripti. Don't get caught in sampatti. Some people are caught in sampatti. No, you need mukti. You need detachment. You need freedom. You need liberation. And then you are on your way. My dear friends, to conclude, who am I? Realize before you die. Why am I here on earth? To be free from all suffering on earth and free from rebirth. This is the purpose of our existence. To conclude, I told you, 99% of the world don't know who am I. 1% go on the quest to discover. Few people attain realization. The blessed ones are liberated and united with the Supreme. You can be one of them. If you want to be, you can attain God. You are in the right place to attain God. You have to apo dipo bhava, light your own light. If you don't attain God, you will die and you will return again and again and again. Dead end, 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 dead end. It's your choice. You want to come back? Remember the next time when you are going in samsara, you remember what I sang today. As soon as you see samsara, you say dadant, 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 dadant. Don't want to be dadant. Let us not put this in our head. You cannot get enlightenment after you are dead. So today, next week, I will try to guide you how to evolve in the journey of spiritual awakening. Next week, how to evolve. How? Not that we should do, but how? How to evolve in the journey of spiritual awakening. Now, ask it. Time to ask it. Who? Huh? Ruthanu. You are waiting from a long time to ask question. Ruthanu, Bliss. Yes, please.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Guruji, the problem is, I wanted to share my problem with you. Can I share?
Of course, you can share. I'm here for problems only.
So when I get up in the morning, my husband look at my face and he says, "Get lost. I don't want to see your face."
Very good.
So every time I meet him throughout the day, he's in the same thing. Don't want to see my face.
Okay, then
And my
don't see.
mother feels that because of her, my husband doesn't want to see my face. So she says, I will shift to Airport Road and I will stay there so that your life is good. Now, how do I make my mother understand that how come she is the problem?
You ask your husband what's the problem, na? Ask what he doesn't like in your face. No, but ask him what is not right.
I don't know.
You have to pyar se ask him. Pyar se ask him. Okay, don't see my face, no problem. But tell me what is wrong in my face. I will try to change it.
But how I will change my life now? My parents are there. My half of my mind stays with my parents, and I'm happy. My daughter is there. Once she leaves to college, once my parents leaves, then how I live alone?
Understand that life is a drama. Do not get caught in trauma. Everything happening is a karma. Relax. Huh? Just relax. You are taking too seriously. Gabbar Singh, kitne aadmi the? Teen Sarkar. It's like that, na? Huh? Ye haath mujhe de do Thakur. Huh? Your husband is saying, ye chehra mat dikhao Tano. Theek hai, dikha deta. But you also think it's a drama. No, why you are taking so seriously? Relax.
I will
You
not.
be happy.
I will not give any breakfast, lunch, dinner because he does not want from me. So what to do?
You be peaceful. You see sip in him. You say, okay, you don't want to see my face, but I want to give you breakfast. If he doesn't eat, no problem. Give to the servants. If he doesn't want lunch, you give it to the cow
Kept like
outside.
that only. Kept like
Don't
that
worry.
only.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You have, see, you must try and see if you can communicate to solve a problem. I believe that a problem needs to be understood. So you have to understand or you have to ask for a mediator, somebody to try to communicate on your behalf. Say, what is the problem? You don't like her eyes or nose, or you want some plastic surgery in the lips. What is the problem? You find out. So but don't react, because you don't lose your peace of mind, because your peace of mind is precious. Okay. Otherwise, you give me your husband's number. I will talk to him.
Please, please.
You send after I come back from Iceland, you give your husband's number. I will talk to him. I will ask him what is the problem.
Yes.
Okay.
One day I will bring him to the temple.
That's all. Rest you leave to me. You bring him and come to me. Okay. Next, Bliss.
Hi, Shwan dear. Shwan, I was too long to see you yesterday.
What happened? I was there. Why you didn't come yesterday? I was in the Zoom call. I was in Zoom call yesterday. Why you did not come?
Huh? But now.
I was in Zoom call. I'm looking for you. You're not coming. What I can do? She asked Girish. Girish asked me a question yesterday. Why you did not come?
Huh? But no. You silly me. You was there.
Ah,
It's what not no cowl.
cancel. No cancel.
Eh?
Okay,
I
tell me, tell me.
I am
Okay.
mixed now.
Tell me.
I have mixed now, and I know understand everything.
Okay, tell me. Yesterday I was in the plane. Tell me, I was in the plane.
Yes. So
So what is
yesterday
your
was no cow.
yesterday? No, I was in plane. What to do?
Okay.
Okay.
You
What
silly me.
what is your question today?
I would like to talk about your meeting with uh, interview with Siddhar Kanan.
What happened about the interview?
Hey, it was very so fun, and it's what happy. It's what very nice, and I have really um, find something new and new.
New
Very
in me.
yes. I
Because
find a little side I will not see before, and it's really so crazy. So
I was crazy. She said I was crazy in the interview with Siddharth. I was crazy, she tells. Okay.
it's only what I want to say. I have no
Okay.
question. How are you doing now?
All good. So when somebody in the interview asks different question, then I have to reply in that style.
Yeah,
Because now so many people are meeting me in Bollywood. Many people calling, having interview podcast in Bollywood, and Malaika and then Jaya Kishori. You saw Jaya Kishori? You saw video Jaya Kishori?
is this the woman?
Woman.
Yes, I listened to,
Uh,
and it was really so a kind woman, and she was so sweet and really relaxed, and she talked really
and one more
beautiful.
woman, Malaika, Bollywood star Malaika. You saw?
No,
Oh, it's in YouTube.
Malaika, it's the brown hair, long brown hair. Yes, I saw it also. It's very, she is very nice,
Uh,
so beautiful, and really she shine from inside. Really.
Okay. Okay. Who else is asking question? Nobody asking questions. So Blitz is asking all stories. Shair, yes, Shair. Bolo. Shair wants to ask a question, I believe. Shair, bolo. आपने आपने वो ताली बजा रहे थे. आप question नहीं बजा रहे थे. ताली. Okay. Anybody wants to ask question? See, it's very important to share your problems. And because in this call, it's private, right? You must share your problem and you must get to the answer to your questions. Very important. Raj. Yes, Raj. Yes, Raj, bolo.
Yeah, I was unable to unmute. Am I audible?
Yes. Next is Ranjana and Krishna. Yes, Raj, tell me.
Yeah, Shivoham, Guruji, and Shivoham Sip to everybody. I just want to ask you one question. We talked about in the previous meeting that mind doesn't exist, right? We want to, but to get the consciousness, if we believe that mind is not there, how do you attain the consciousness? Is it not the mind? Who thinks that we are SIP?
So get
Who thinks?
so get it very clear. Are you ready to listen to me now?
Uh, yeah. Please go ahead.
The mind appears to be. The mind appears to be. You heard me? Actually, there is no mind. Actually, there is no mind. There are only thoughts.
Okay,
When the
so
wait,
one question.
wait.
One question. Yeah.
Wait, just listen to me first. Actually, there is no mind. That is why the mind you cannot find. Only the thoughts. When the thoughts accumulate, thought, many thought, it appears as the mind.
No,
You get it?
how does the thought arise? How does a thought arise if there is no mind?
Okay,
Even if it is a good thought.
I'm asking you a question. Have you been to a beach?
Yeah, I have.
Is there sand on the beach?
Yes.
You remove every single grain of sand. Remove every single grain, grain by grain by grain by grain. Remove all the grains of sand. Now, is there sand on the beach?
Yeah, it will be there.
If you remove every single grain of sand, will it still be there?
On the beach, it will not be there, but where you accumulated, it will be there. You
No,
have
no,
to
that's
remove
not
and place it somewhere
no.
else, right?
We have transported it to the moon. If you remove every grain of sand, will the sand be? If you remove all the grains, will the sand be there?
No, I mean, yeah, the mud will be there. It is
No.
like
If you remove every single grain, if you remove every single grain from that mud, from that sand, will it still be there?
so. Do you say the thought and the mind are same?
I'm trying to make you understand, just like the grains of the sand make the beach, the thoughts make the mind. If you remove the thoughts, there is no mind.
So, where is the soul? Where is the soul? What is Atma? And my second
soul-
question is,
The
we are Atma.
Soul is giving you the life to talk. If there was no soul, you would not be able to talk. There would be no consciousness.
No. Just like the mind is not there,
Yeah.
is not proof for that. And if you remove all the thoughts, mind doesn't exist. Where is Atma? Where has it been proven that Atma is there? Soul is there.
If you take an apple, and you
Mhm.
throw it up in the sky, will it fly?
No gravity.
So that's how where's the proof of gravity?
No, it's coming down. That's why it's gravity.
Exactly. Because it's coming down, you believe that gravity is there.
Sir,
right?
I'm not saying soul is not there. I'm saying mind also exists, and through the mind we attain the consciousness. Is what I'm thinking. I have learned that. So because Atma, we find the Atma. Is there a difference between Atma and Paramatma?
What's the difference between the wave and the ocean?
Right. So we find Atma in us, and then we'll have to merge or surrender with Paramatma, right?
We have to become one with Paramatma.
So there is inward as well as outward earning for our soul, right?
What do you mean inward and outward yearning? We are the
Inward
soul.
inward is now, for example, now we are trying to understand Atma in us. Atma, the soul, find the soul, because we are trapped in the thoughts, we are trapped in the mind, we are trapped in the ego, we are trapped in various other factors of Maya, illusion.
Correct.
And various other religion, everything. Now again, we have to find the inner truth of self, Gyan, through Gyan Marg, and then try to understand the Atma. So then we understand we are the soul. We are a part of the bigger supreme. Then the Paramatma is sitting outside somewhere in the universe, and we have to merge it. So is that a Bhakti Marg also should be there, which needs to go outward?
The first realization is self-realization. The self-realization is I am not the body, mind, ego, I am the soul. Clear?
I understand that, sir. I'm just asking, we talked about religion and Bhakti Marg and Jnana Marg in previous. Is that both required? Is that both required, or is it only Jnana Marg is enough to attain the moksha or liberation or purification? Because I am Atma, I understand. I will understand and realize that I am.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I'm living in Bangalore.
From Bangalore to Mysore, how you can go?
Car, road, train.
You can go by car, you can go by road, by cycle, by auto, by motor rickshaw, by helicopter, all right?
Yeah.
There are many methods. You can use Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Prema Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. You can use any yoga.
Yes, sir. I understand that. At the same time, shouldn't be a combination of both. I understand. I see you as a liberated soul, and then you have a bhakti. Also, you said in your bhajans, I see there is a bhakti towards the
Yeah.
Supreme. And
Yeah.
we also say we are nothing at the end of the day. Even if I understand that I am the soul, a part
Yeah.
of the Supreme, I
Yeah.
am down grounded by I am nothing. Right. Then
Yeah.
I look forward for merging with the Supreme.
Hmm.
Then the Bhakti Marg and Jnana Marg together is what will achieve our success, or with Jnana Marg only can we achieve. Self-realization only will achieve
See, that's why
merger
you're
with
right.
moksha.
Right now you're in mind state. Your mind is asking 100 questions. Your mind is confusing you. So whatever answer I'm giving is not going into your head.
No, sir. I
Because
take all the answers. I'm taking all your answers. I'm just trying to understand. My question is simple. We talked about religion. I told that day also that religion is a bhakti marg, and the self-realization supreme spirituality is the jnana marg. Where there is self-realization of.
what is your question? What is your
So my
question?
question is: should there be a combination of both to understand Atma and then merge with Paramatma? Is there a mixture of that, or through understanding only Atma can we realize, or should I outwardly
See,
look also?
you're asking a question which is limiting. Your question is saying, okay, can I go to America by walking or by flying? No, you don't stick you're asking a huge question. That question has so many elements in it. You are just trying to jump on saying, yeah, I am answering you that being in yoga is one of the things. In this call, we talk of 8 stages of spiritual awakening. We talk of Pirlu, we talk of magic, we talk of so many methods to reach that ultimate goal. It is not like what you are saying. I say, do Bhakti Marga or Jnana Marga? Which marg is required? Or both
No,
are
no, no,
required? No,
no, sir. I'm not asking the commute path. I'm just saying outward and inward. Religion is outward, spiritual is inward, right? I'm relating the
religion,
previous
no.
discussion.
Religion is you cannot attain enlightenment unless you start with religion. And you cannot attain enlightenment unless you give up religion. Because that is the religion is the foundation. You need the foundation. But if you stick to the foundation, you cannot climb further. Okay, so now I suggest you, you still have time. Please
All right, so thank you.
reflect on your question before the end of the session. If there's still some lack of clarity, come with a single clear question. I'll give you a single clear answer. Thank you. Ranjana.
Shivoham, Guruji, and everyone else.
Bol Ranjana.
Guruji, the other day you said that for the past 35 years, you have been writing letter to God every day.
Correct.
Now, God is within us, God is everywhere around us. So then why is there need to write a letter to God?
No need.
Why do you write every day then?
Because I've been writing from 35 years and now I realize God within. It is that writing for 35 years which created the mumukshutva in me. It is that love it has created. Earlier, I was writing a letter to God thinking God is in heaven. Now I'm writing that letter knowing that ship is inside me only. The body and mind and ego as it appears to be in a state of consciousness is still writing that letter. Now I have two options: to stop writing that letter or to continue. If I stop writing, what will happen? I have realized clearly. Am I writing letter to Shiva who's in Kailasa? Am I writing to Krishna and Vrindavan, or I'm writing to Sip who's inside me? To who I'm writing letter now?
To say,
Then there's no problem. Provided I am not writing to Shiva who's in Kailasha. That realization is over. In one of the bhajan, I used to tell Shiva, I wrote a song. Tu kahan hai, tu kaisa hai, ye sawal karte hain na. जग ये माने या ना माने तू तो है जानू मैं ना. I used to write like this and sing to him. Huh? Have you heard that song?
no.
So that song, in the paragraph, that song says, ऐसे भी कई चीजें हैं जो दिखती ना महसूस हम करते, रोशनी मिट जाती जैसे बिजली जाए, अंधकार हो जैसे, बिजली को कोई देख ना सकता, शंका पर कोई ना करता, तुझ पे लोग क्यों शंका करते, तुझ पे लोग क्यों शंका करते, तू ना हो तो मर जाते सब, सर झुका के मैं जीता.
Beautiful
So
bhajan.
so
Beautiful.
these are all beautiful things, and they become in the consciousness. I don't have to memorize them. They become in my consciousness. Okay. So important thing, Ranjana, to answer to your question, even if we are following some ritual, if the ritual is being followed, realizing SIP is inside, no problem. You can continue doing the ritual, provided you are clear SIP is inside. Thank you. Krishna, Sanjeev. Krishna, Krishan, Sanjeev.
Shivoham sir. So
Woham.
my question is, you said the purpose of life. You said three things: overcome ignorance, and you have to be free from karma and escape rebirth. Okay. And when you say purpose of life, isme we are coming daily to overcome our ignorance. Okay. So am I right?
What I was saying is right, and nothing is wrong. Continue.
Yeah. So the other two is not in our hands. No. So should we bother about that?
See, let me get to the root of your question. You are saying we want to discover the purpose of our life, correct? This is what you're talking about?
Who am I?
Yeah. First, I am not Krishna. I am Krishna. I am SIP. I am SIP. Okay.
Yes.
What is the purpose of SIP? What is the purpose of Krishna SIP?
I'm nothing. I understand I'm not the body.
What is the
or
purpose?
The mind or the ego.
What is your purpose
to be unified with, to get liberated.
How will you be? Yes. How will you be unified?
When my ignorance is removed.
Then what will happen?
Identity is removed.
Then what will happen?
I transcend karma, but
no,
I don't.
Wait. When your ignorance is removed, what will happen?
I am purified. I am illuminated.
No. What is the way to achieve your purpose? What is your purpose? To be liberated and united. How can you be liberated?
By removing my ignorance.
And then what will happen to remove your ignorance? What you are going to realize?
I become self-realization and God realize.
Then what will happen?
Then I become one with the God.
No, because you're still creating karma.
That is what I wanted to ask. See, as long as you are in the human birth, okay, if this thought is coming every time you are, no, should I? That is creating a little bit of, a kind of.
Be very clear. Be very clear that when you realize I am SIP, I am the soul, ISIS, I am soul, soul is SIP, I am SIP, SIP is in all. The trick is to become free from karma. Yes. You become free from karma when you start living as the divine instrument. Yes, the moment you live as the divine instrument, then none of the karma is my karma. In the moment of death, you will be united. Chapter closed. Is it complicated?
It is not complicated. Even so, yesterday we were not there. Now this 45 minutes is very important for us, so that I am not Krishna. I am Krishna. I tried to 45 minutes. I don't know how many pages I filled with, when you get, it's so much of revealing things and it's beautiful. And then I went, it's beautiful. But my question to you again, today, this call, who am I? So I thought I got something, but again, I was thinking, am I making karma again, being in the role I'm playing now at home?
If you are living as a divine instrument, you're not creating karma. If your mind and ego is coming back and troubling you and pulling you down, then be careful. The moment you become the mind and ego, you start doing karma.
Ego may not be there, because when ego comes, we remember, because daily we are hearing from you, but there are many people I have to I have to put them in place for some things to be orderly, or then I
Put them in
think, am
place.
I again?
Put them in place as a divine instrument. Don't put them
That
in
means
place
if somebody,
don't put them as place as Krishna. Put them in place as Krishna. Be
Oh, yeah.
Krishna. The moment you are Krishna, you cannot, your karma is back. If you are Krishna, then there's no karma.
So this who am I inquiry must be a continuous process. No? Every time
No
there's
need.
how to.
No need. When the inquiry is over, you realize I am not Krishna, I am Krishna. Then the process is over, na?
नहीं, हमारा process ना homework नहीं है. We are
Then you
just in
continue.
the process.
Then you have to continue.
So if
and
we are
continue.
in the process, it should be a continuous contemplation. Or who
Yeah,
am I?
till you realize, till the light comes on, till every dot in your inner consciousness is lit. Just like in your room, if your light is on, but your bathroom has no light, means you cannot go and have a bath in your bathroom because there's no light. You have to switch on bathroom light. Like you have to switch on all the lights. You inside, you have to switch on all the lights. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the ego. I am the divine soul. Sip is in all. I am nothing. Sip is everything. Nothing is mine. All these are lights, 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 lights. All the lights come on, the whole inner being is fully lit. Enlightenment. I am Krishna. Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means I am not a Krishna. I am Krishna. Full consciousness. If that full consciousness is there, finished, chapter is closed. Krishan, Sanjeev, Krishan and Sanjeev.
शिवम गुरुजी
sir.
लास्ट कुछ मंथ से मैंने प्रेमानंद महाराज के यूट्यूब पे प्रवचन सुने थे और लास्ट विजिट में मैंने उनको सिर्फ 2 सेकंड देखा था. उसके बाद में अब जब भी मैं उनकी यूट्यूब पे वीडियो देखता हूँ मेरी आंखों से पानी आने लग जाता है. दूसरा वो ये क्या कोई रिलेशन उनके साथ में या इमोशनल टच है. दूसरा वो कहते हैं कि भक्ति मार्ग
कौन है स्वामी महाराज? कौन है? क्या बोलता है ये महाराज? कौन है महाराज?
ये प्रेमानंद महाराज हैं जो आप बोल रहे हो ना, सेम एज इट इज वही थॉट है. कर्मा, लिबरेशन, उन पे बात करते हैं. ठीक है, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. मैंने वो जो वेरीफाइड अगर आप करना चाहो तो वो सारी चीजें वेरीफाई वहां पे हो जाएगी. अब वो बोलते हैं कि भक्ति मार्ग में जैसे आप अपने मन को बांधना चाहते हो ना, मन तो है ही नहीं, विचारों का गुच्छा है. अगर उसको बांधना चाहते हो तो आप 24 घंटों में एटलीस्ट 24 मिनट तो उनको दो. जो भी आपका गुरु नाम देता है, राधा 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 या कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण, जो भी नाम देता है वो 24 मिनट एटलीस्ट रिपीट करो अपने मन को बांधने के लिए, कंट्रोल करने के लिए. जो आपके और अपने आगामी कर्मों पे फोकस रखो. ये आपको लिबरेशन का पाथ देंगे, लिबरेटेड करेंगे. ये पूर्ण जन्म वाले सर्कल से बाहर लेके आएंगे. राधा राधा ये जो भी नाम रट करोगे ये पुराने कर्मों को डिजोल्व करेंगे और आगामी कर्मों पे आप ध्यान रहो.
तो कैसे करेंगे राधा राधा राधा? तो पुराने कर्म कैसे डिजोल्व करेंगे बताओ जरा.
जो मन बार बार में खींच के हमें पुरानी चीजों पे लेके जा रहा है उसको वो करेंगे.
ये राधा आपने बोला राधा 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 बोलने से पुराने कर्म में मिट जाएंगे.
वो कह रहे हैं कि जो भी गुरु आपका नाम दे, राम 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 बोले या शिव शिव बोले, जो आपका गुरु दे, ठीक है, बस ये मन को बांधने का एक फार्मूला उन्होंने बताया भक्ति योग में.
सुनो विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट आप बोलते हैं तो मैं बिकॉज मैं नहीं जानता हूँ ये कौन है महाराज जी, लेकिन व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू इज यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्लियर. अगर मैं आपको बोलूं, आप ओम 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 बोलते जाओ, आपको मुक्ति मिल जाएगी. कैसे मुक्ति मिलेगी?
वो कह रहे हैं कि ये पुराने कर्मों को डिसोल्व करेगा और आगामी कर्मों को.
पुराने कर्म को डिसॉल्व करने का एक ही रास्ता है और वो रास्ता ये है कि मैं वो नहीं हूं जिनके कर्म थे. जब तक ये एहसास नहीं होगा हमारे पुराने कर्म कभी भी नहीं खत्म. 24 मिनट क्या 24 घंटे आप राधे 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 बोलो, कुछ नहीं होगा. 24 मिनट नहीं 24 घंटे आप करो, कुछ नहीं होगा. Because as long as you are not enlightened, I am not that. मैंने आपको एग्जाम्पल दिया. एक क्रिमिनल है, उसको 10 ईयर का जेल है. फिर 20 ईयर्स का जेल है, फिर 30 ईयर्स का जेल है। जब तक वो जानता है कि वो क्रिमिनल है, वो सजा है। सजा तब जाएगी जब उसको एहसास हो कि मैं वो चोर हुई नहीं। We want enlightenment.
अभी मैं उनको देखते ही मेरे आंखों में आंसू आ रहे हैं, ये क्या है सर? ये मैं समझ नहीं पा
आने
रहा।
दो, मैं भी आने, वो आपकी आंखों में कुछ ऐसे कुछ होता है ना, आंखों ही आंखों में इशारा हो गया, बैठे बैठे आंसू का बहाना हो गया। ये सब छोड़ देते हो, ये आंखों में आंसू आ गए, ये सब, ये बॉलीवुड का डायलॉग नहीं चाहिए। You get to the truth. I want you to be enlightened. I want you to get realization. मैं ऐसा नहीं हूं कि आप अगर कुछ बोलेंगे मैं बोलूंगा हाँ महाराज सही बात है, सही महाराज साहब बोल रहे हैं। नहीं, आई कैन नॉट एक्सेप्ट। मुझे आपको सत्य बताना है। सत्य बताना है कि ये 24 मिनट दिन में राधे 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 राधे, कुछ नहीं होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा। सॉरी, आई एम सॉरी टू टेल यू दिस। आपको आपकी आंखों में आंसू आते हैं, आप उनके प्रेम से उनके प्रवचन सुनते रहो, लेकिन अगर आपको अनुभूति चाहिए तो गो फर्दर, गो डीपर। थैंक यू कृष्ण। संजीव
मेरे कुछ, मैं कहाँ से आया हूँ, मैं कहाँ जाऊंगा, और मुझे मतलब हु एम आई एम ए सोल।
गुड।
हाँ जी, मैं कहाँ से आया हूँ, मैं शिप से आया हूँ, तो मैं शिप के पास ही जाऊंगा।
गुड।
थोड़ा एग्जांपल देके बता दीजिए थोड़ा सा।
क्या एग्जाम्पल चाहिए आपको? आप हु एम आई, आर यू द बॉडी? बॉडी तो 9 महीने के बाद हमने कोक में बना।
यस।
आप तो 9 महीने पहले जन्म लिए हैं आप।
यस।
आप ये तन नहीं है, एक दिन तन मर जाएगा, लोग बोलेंगे आप गुजर गए।
जी।
हो गया एग्जाम्पल, हो गया।
जी,
आप
जी,
ये तन नहीं
जी,
है।
जी।
तो आप कौन है? आप वो शक्ति है। आप व्यक्ति नहीं, आप शक्ति है।
जी।
वो शक्ति क्या है? कहां से आई शक्ति? आपके घर में बल्ब में बिजली आती है, बिजली कहां से आई?
जी।
कहां से आई बिजली बल्ब में?
पावर हाउस, करंट।
हाँ, आपका आत्मा भी परमात्मा के पावर हाउस से आया, परमात्मा की पावर हाउस में वापस जाएगा। हो गया। और क्या एग्जाम्पल चाहिए आपको?
जी। हाउ टू गेट enlightenment?
By every day listening to the subject and sticking on this subject, and every day switch on the light, switch on the light, switch on the light. अंतर ज्ञान है ये, अंदर जाना है, अंदर और अंदर जाना और अंदर जाना। किसी ने बोला अंदर कैसे जाना? बाहर जाना बंद करो। हम क्या बोलते हैं, हम क्या करते हैं? One day in, one day out, one day in, one day out, one day silence, one day shout, one day in, one day out. फिर कैसे होगा? One day in, one day out, one day silence, one day shout. फिर कैसे होगा?
मेडिटेशन के थ्रू हो जाएगा। मेडिटेशन के थ्रू।
Meditation is the beginning. Meditation is only to still the mind. We have to go beyond meditation to realization. And for this, you don't need education. You don't need qualification. You need purification. You need illumination. Then there is realization. Then there is liberation. Then there is unification. हर दिन आप आए हो, हर दिन कुछ ना कुछ ये पिकअप करो। ये जो आप राइम सुन रहे हैं ना, ये एक स्टेप है, लैडर है, सीढ़ी है। स्टेप्स, पहला एक कदम, फिर 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 ऊपर पहुंच जाएंगे। ये ऐसा नहीं कि एक सेकंड में आप ऊपर ईफल टावर के ऊपर पहुंच जाएंगे। कैसे ईफल टावर के ऊपर पहुंच जाएंगे? कदम 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 पर कदम लेते रहना है ना, फिर आगे स्टेप बाय स्टेप ऊपर बढ़ना है ना।
जी।
थैंक यू चिदानंद सर।
Shivam Guruji. I was just listening. Everybody has this confusion, Bhakti Marga, Jnana Marga. But if you look at it, these are different paths. You can travel by whichever way. At the end, what happens? Bhakti Marga pinnacle is 100% surrender. Where Krishna in Bhagavad Gita also says, Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Sarva Bhadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. And what the Gyan Marga says, you are nothing. So is it one and the same thing? When you say Sharan, I am nothing, God is everything. It's a way of different way of approaching the same thing. At the end pinnacle is one and the same. I am nothing. So I don't know
So, Chidan,
why that confusion arises, because people think it is Dvaita, Advaita. But the end, what is the end result?
so
Somebody
Chidan,
intellectually grasp this. So
it
is
is
a
this
different.
is not this is a problem. The problem is with the mind. The mind does not let us see clearly.
Accept the fact. The SIP only is.
Yeah, the mind wants to make us blind, because the moment we are able to transcend the mind, then the game over. Na? Then it's game over. Then what is left? Nothing is left, Chidanand. So that's why coming on this call, Chidanand, why it's important to come on this call, Chidanand. Every day, it's like a cable. Have somebody asked me what is the meaning of cable? You know, cable is a collection of many thin wires. Hundreds of wires. When you keep on, you connect it and make it a thick cable. You can't break it. So when we are on a call like this and our anubhuti is strong and our dedication and commitment is strong, then nothing can defeat us. It is just like a very strong wind. If you have a small candle and you light a lamp and the wind blows, what happens to the candle? Gone. But if it is a huge fire, and the wind blows, the fire only grows. If it's a huge fire and the wind blows, the fire only grows. It doesn't go off. Okay, right, Chidanand? We have three more people to answer. No more questions after Yogita, Bliko, Rajendra. Three questions. Yogita, Bliko, and Rajendra. Yes, Yogita.
गुरुजी मैं आपसे एकदम ही डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन पूछने जा रही हूँ। मैं
अरे
ये
पूछो।
पूछने जा रही हूँ, जैसे बहुत सारे गुरुजी की अपनी अपनी वो होती है स्टेप्स। मैं चाहती हूँ अब आप हमें प्रैक्टिकल कराएं। नॉलेज तो सबको यहाँ बतेरी है हमारे ग्रुप के अंदर, लेकिन मैं चाहती हूँ अब आप हमें, मैं अगर आई मे बी रॉन्ग, मैं क्योंकि किसी को जानती नहीं हूँ ग्रुप में, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हमें अपना प्रैक्टिकल की ज्यादा जरूरत। जैसे आपने जब अपने गुरु जी से सारी ये मतलब ली वाणी वॉटएवर जो पूरी क्लासेस दी, उसमें उन्होंने कोई आपको प्रैक्टिकल्स भी तो बताए होंगे ना। तो आई वांट द प्रैक्टिकल थिंग्स फ्रॉम
चीजें हैं
योर एंड।
100 चीजें हैं प्रैक्टिकल, एक थोड़ी है।
अरे आप हमें 5 से कराओ गुरुजी। मेरे को लगता है मुझे प्रैक्टिकल की जरूरत है, मुझे नॉलेज नहीं। नॉलेज
तो
इकट्ठी कर करके कुछ नहीं हो रहा गुरुजी।
आपका प्रॉब्लम क्या है? आपका
मेरी प्रॉब्लम ये है, मैं ज्ञान, जब वो प्रॉब्लम आती है कि ज्ञान सब साइड पे हो जाता है गुरुजी। आई वांट समथिंग।
आपको चाहिए क्या?
मुझे ये चाहिए कि ये माइंड को शांत करने के लिए अगर आपके मुंह से कोई वो आ जाए कि
आपके जिंदगी का मकसद, आपका जिंदगी का गोल क्या चाहिए? आपको क्या चाहिए? मैं देता हूँ, बोलो क्या चाहिए आपको?
चाहिए तो मुझे मुक्ति, बट फर्स्ट स्टेप पे भी नहीं मैं चल पा रही। मैं यहाँ लड़ाई होती है, मेरा ब्लास्ट हो जाता है।
सुनो मेरी बात, आपके पास मेरा मोबाइल नंबर है?
हाँ है गुरुजी।
every day, every hour, every day, every hour, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, आप मुझे एक मैसेज भेजो सिप।
ठीक है।
क्या भेजेंगे आप?
सिप।
अगर आप 3 दिन में एक भी मिस नहीं करो, मैं आपको मुक्ति दूंगा। प्रैक्टिकल दे दिया आपको।
आपको रात को भी करना पड़ेगा ना?
जब आप सोते गुड नाइट बोलो, जब आप जागते गुड मॉर्निंग बोलो।
अच्छा, फिर उसके बाद घंटे बाद
आप गुड नाइट।
टेक मी रॉन्ग, बिकॉज़
अरे
मैं आपको अपनी लिमिटेशन बता रही हूं।
आपको प्रैक्टिकल चाहिए, मैं आपको प्रैक्टिकल दे रहा हूँ। एक ही प्रैक्टिकल स्टेप दे रहा हूँ। आप गुड मॉर्निंग बोलो, गुड मॉर्निंग बोलो एवरी आवर। आप मैं देखता हूँ कितने दिन आप मुझे एवरी आवर सिप बोलते हैं। आप सिप नमस्कार बोलो। मैं देखता हूँ कि आप प्रैक्टिकल कर सकते कि नहीं। अगर आप कर सकते तो फिर मैं आपको मुक्ति दूंगा। ये कॉल पे मैं कॉल पे आपको मुक्ति दूंगा। मैं आपको मुक्त करा दूंगा। आपको कॉल में आपको मुक्त करा दूंगा मैं आपको।
क्योंकि अब हु एम आई वो भी मुझे पता है, व्हाट इज द पर्पस वो भी मुझे पता है, ये भी पता है सब भगवान है।
आप तो मुझे सिखवा सकती है। आप मुझे
मुझे तो सामने वाले सारे राक्षस लगते, कोई भगवान नहीं लगता।
सुनो मैंने आपको प्रैक्टिकल स्टेप दिया है, तो अभी से शुरू करो। गुड नाइट बोलने तक एवरी आवर ऑन द आवर सिप बोलो। व्हाट्सएप में मेरा व्हाट्सएप चलता है। ऐसा में चीटिंग मत करना। तो हम देखेंगे 3 दिन में देखेंगे। ओके, थैंक यू। Bliko and Rajendra.
Shivam, my question is simple. One, I want to know, there is a mantra, right? Om Namah Shivaya, whatever mantra, Ram also is a mantra. So, what your view on the mantra has power? मंत्र में शक्ति है, इसके बारे में आपका क्या कहना?
What is the meaning of mantra? You know,
it's a combination
you know,
of
you
words
know,
and
you
sound.
don't know. What is the meaning of mantra? You know or you don't know?
Yeah, you can explain. No.
Mantra means, man means
mind.
Tra means Tra means instrument. So what is mantra?
Man ka yantra. Instrument. Instrument of mind.
So a mantra is an instrument to still the mind.
Correct.
You got the answer? I am not creating any, I don't fabricate things. I'm only explaining things to you.
Yeah. So mantra is a method to still the mind. Correct.
Mantra is an instrument.
To still the mind.
Correct. That's all it can do.
But is there power? The power is in the stilling of mind, not in the
correct.
Mantra.
Correct. Correct. Got it? You got the answer?
Got it. So any mantra will work as long as
if
you,
I tell,
you are using
Rico, if I'm telling Krishna, one beer please, Krishna, one whiskey, Krishna, will it help, Rico? Will it help?
No.
You got the idea, right? It is only when I am in that mode of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Now you are using it as a mantra.
You don't think anything else. That's it at that time.
You use it as a mantra. See, I told you, I don't believe in giving you when you're hungry. My logic to all of you is this. When you're hungry, I don't give you a fish. I give you a fishing rod and I teach you to fish.
Correct.
The moment I teach you to fish, I don't need to give you fish every day. I've already given you the rod. You fish. I taught you the meaning of mantra.
Correct.
Now you go and do it. You don't need me anymore. Rajendra. Last question. Unmute, sir. Rajendra, boliye.
Sir, I am unmuted. Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Sir, again my perception. Sir, what we are searching for, it is existing there only within us.
Correct.
Okay, sir.
Correct.
But the problem is that it is surrounded by a dark shield of ignorance.
Correct.
Now, what we have to do, we have to remove this ignorance by following the magic.
Correct.
Magic. But unfortunately, what we are doing, we are talking much. Everybody of this, I'm telling myself. I forget sometimes that what is my purpose. If I will keep this purpose of this, this purpose of life in mind, I will strictly follow the magic on the corporate. So it is very simple if we follow the magic and other ways what you have been touching.
It is not simple. It is not simple.
It is simple, provided we follow it with.
Yeah. Provided if you follow it, then there is no problem now. Then you said it's already there now.
That.
You don't even need magic. You're doing magic only because you are not able to follow it. You're doing Pirlu because you're not able to follow it. The moment you have reached that state of realization, there is nothing to do. You are Tattvam Asi, Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat means, oh, you are already, thou art that. You are that. Huh? Tattvam Asi Neti Neti Tum ho vahi ye nahi. Arey, you have forgotten. What can I do? You are the divine. You have forgotten. You are Bhagwan. You are behaving like Shaitan. What can I do? So you have the answer. So, my dear friends, every day on this call, we try to go one step forward, one step forward. Tomorrow is Saturday, right? Tomorrow. So we will pick an interesting topic. I will see you tomorrow at 8 with folded hands. I bow down to you.